scope and scale that is required of Binance, again, because of our size. However, Binance has, one-to-one custody. We're quite confident in our reserves.
Binance withdrawal surged as concerns about its reserve report. Binance endured 902 million of net outflows in the past 24 hours. Binance withdrawal surged as concerns about its reserve report. Binance endured 902 million of net outflows in the past 24 hours. Withdrawals rose following a string of concerning news reports about Binance, and as investors have become increasingly cautious about their funds on centralized exchange. The difference between the value of assets arriving and leaving the exchange hit $902 million in the past 24 hours, according to data by blockchain intelligence platform Nansen. Binance net outflow has surpassed those all other centralized exchanges in the last 24 hours, and it's almost 9 times larger than the second largest outflow. Jump has net outflows from Binance in excess of $146 million on the week and no inflows. If Binance books look like they're completely drained of all liquidity, the exit is possibly the largest is probably a good reason why. Normally, Jump has massive inflows and outflows to exchanges. This time is different. Jump has redeemed $245 million in BUSD on the month, $106 million in the past week, and $30 million in the past 24 hours to cash out and not get burned again. Binance released a report by auditing firm Mazars last week, claiming that its Bitcoin BTC reserves are over-collateralized. Industry expert and recent reports played the document for its narrow scope. On Monday, Reuters reported that U.S. prosecutors are mulling criminal charges for possible money laundering against Binance and its executive, including CC.
To alleviate the concerns of folks out there is this idea of releasing proof of reserves. Binance has released a version of their own proof of reserves, but Kraken's Jesse Powell was tweeting the other day, so I'm sorry, but no, this is not proof of reserves. This is either ignorance or intentional misrepresentation. The Merkle tree is just hand-wavy BS without an auditor to make sure you didn't include accounts with negative balances. The statement of assets is pointless without liabilities. Your take on his comments there?
Yeah, I think Jesse was actually responding to a tweet and not to the actual statement that we put out, the blog article. Because in our blog article, we were pretty clear that this was just the very first step, and it will be a multi-step process, including bringing in a third-party auditor as well, which we've just announced yesterday. So it takes time to go and be able to conduct an audit of the scope and scale that is required of Binance, again, because of our size. However, Binance has, one-to-one custody. We're quite confident in our reserves. That's why we brought in a big name as an auditor to go through. We're quite confident we're going to have a good outcome. And as we work towards, not only building that proof of custody, also working, on the Merkle tree analysis, so we also have an ironclad proof of liabilities. I mean, listen, in the end, the marketplace is going to mandate this. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And frankly, it should have been mandated prior to this. And we've even come forward and said that, frankly, we're a little bit embarrassed we hadn't done it prior. We should have seen this coming a long time ago, and now we're playing catch up. But we're going to do what's required of us, because if we don't think our business or any other business is going to survive if they don't provide that clarity.